So let's see the difference here. So REM. Yo! No way, they didn't do that in the thing. That's broken. Alright boys, welcome back. So, a reaction video, yes. So, Razor just got announced and, well not announced, they've just shown them all what they can do, right? And apparently, from what I've seen, they do look pretty good, but apparently REM is broken. So, let's see what she does. Unfortunately, in the actual Korean stream, they didn't actually show what they do in-game. They didn't fight anyone apart from the boss. So it's not really a good indication of what they can do. But right now, I've gone to the point in the stream where they do actually do a PvP game. And quick brief summary if you don't know what they do. They all buff up unknown race. Bro, look at them in-game. Bro, look at that, fam. Look at REM. What world are we living in? What timeline are we in? This is sick. So, quick brief summary, I'll go over what they do later on. I've already recorded the video, but I want to wait for actual official translations. Or like, you know, how do we get the actual, the border stuff. But basically, a quick brief summary. They're all unknown race, but they all buff up unknown race too. There is now an unknown race meta. So you're probably thinking, oh, that's a bit unfortunate. We can't use Rem and Ram with Assault Melee. Assault Melee, we can use it with Lolly Merlin. I skipped Assault Melee, so I was going to plan to summon Lolly Merlin anyway. So Lolly Merlin got a massive buff. Now, one thing I want to notice too is Ram, the pink hair one, increases everyone's basic stats by 20% if they're unknown race. Doesn't work in the sub. So let's see what we can do here. Emilia is very, very good too. A little bit mix of like a Jericho and also a green gopher too. So let's see the difference here. So Rem. Yo! No way, they didn't do that in the thing. That's broken. Go back. So look, what she does is she increases her stats by every time she moves a skill or ranks up by getting ult gauge. So basically, you kind of want to run green Derriere against her. But good lord, and bear in mind, she has single target amplify buff. She can buff. What? I didn't know she got every like that many. I'm actually speechless. And she increased her basic stats when she moves as well. And she's getting attack rate stats too. Holy, I didn't know Rem was that, bro. I mean, it's a good thing you did do Rem. Bro, what? If you don't know, Emilia's like the go-to person, right? She is the queen or like the big collab character, like how we had Eren. But I think she might be overshined by Rem. I mean, Rem is the one I think most people want to go for anyway, so thank God she's broken. But as you can see, what I'm pretty going to do now is freeze her. Which does remove buffs. Emilia does have a freeze, by the way. No, she didn't. Okay. Bro, is Rem about to pop off, fam? What? Okay, increase that. Get a gold card. Increase it, please. Do a good showcase. Okay, max. Bro, he's got 5. Increase it. No, what are you doing? Okay. Bro, Nanishi is sworn to sub? Okay, they're trying to showcase it fully then. Okay, they're going to target the media. She's red, by the way, right? Bro, use a Rem card. What are you doing? She's red, so she can get one shot by the one. But that's probably a good thing, right? Because if she was like blue or green... Oh, but then again, she could have slapped the thing. Slapped the Assault Melee. Because Emilia can just freeze and remove the buff and draw. And then you can just one bang. Are you going to forfeit? What are you doing? I swear down, the JP devs just have a horrible way of showcasing units. Like, they did a horrible job with Lolly Merlin. We thought she was a baddie unit, but what is this? Okay. Move Rem, please. I want to see a max, because it's attack rate stats. 5 of them. With Amplify, which is like, what? 30%, so you get 150% extra damage on Amplify. You just rip the shield. And then, you know, the only way to counter her is using a little bit of shield, which, you know, counters all card effects. But then you have Ram, sorry, that has a Rupture, so you can break the shield. These two together can be broken, man. Okay, but she doesn't have attack rate stats, so they don't get too much damage. To be fair, that did a lot, considering she didn't have any buffs on. Okay, Emilia, by the way, has Lost Veins ult. So, watch right now. It wipes out the whole team. It's only 2-6. So, it shouldn't do too much damage to two reds, but actually it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it does type advantage against all attributes. But yeah, you want to get her 6-6. I didn't do much damage. Okay. Yeah, you want to get that 6-6, 100%. Bear in mind, you can't one-shot Lolly Merlin. And I think they got Ram in the back. I'm not too sure. But it's not a bad skill. And also, a freeze does damage too. I mean, I'll go over all of the details later on, but let's see if they use Ram here. Okay, so Ram, it does an AoE skill. But what it does is, the debuff isn't too great, but it is decent. It lowers or yo, that was insane. And she had no buffs on either. She needs 2. But yeah, Ram, the considered debuff right now, all it does is you take more damage from ultimate. So if your ultimate levels are quite low, use that skill and you can do a lot more damage anyway. This stuns too. This freezes on a tier 1. This freezes on a tier 2 and does damage as well. Like, what is this team? I'm actually mad surprised. They did not show this in the Korean one, so I'm kind of annoyed. Okay, she has an ultimate this time. Wait, did she get it again? Oh yeah, she got some lucky merges. Wow. Only thing is though, just bear in mind, the one obviously does get debuff immediately on turn 3, so very hard to kill him. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see thing wipe. I've just jumped forward a bit, yeah. We're going to see Amelia wipe right now. These aren't broken units, but they are 75k? Oh, she had no skills, I think. Wow, that's really low. What was your ultimate level actually? Was that 1-6? No, 2-6. Huh. I guess the debuff from Rem does make a difference. That looks bad, but bear in mind, you typically, you know, Assault Lost for Mediolis. Yes, his ultimate is good, but you don't have to get a 6-6 because he does a lot of damage anyway with his skills. Where Amelia doesn't do too much damage with her skills. So you definitely want to get her 6-6 if anything. Okay, here we go. No buffs though. No buffs. 109k with no buffs. And it's just Amplify 2. Mad. 129k with no Amplify buffs. Bear in mind, that can go an extra 150% if you have full max buffs. That's insane. Did you show any more gameplay or did I just it? Okay, do you go to Ozo and Hawk? Okay, no, I think that's coming to the end. Unfortunately. They do show the boss later on, but this is kind of it, really. Let's just kind of finish this bit up here. Very, very good here. I'm very surprised. Obviously, a big thing with collab units was the fact that, well, they might be kind of bad. We saw with the Anti-Attack and Titans. They were decent at the time. A lot better than Global when they came out. But, you know, you want, like, oh, like, these meta, like, you're seeing 100k damage. Only with Eren when he transformed in, like, turn 10 with, like, the right support. That's when you saw it, but Rem, nuts. Mad damage. Insane. Ram, the pink hair one, if I got the names right, I'm pretty sure I did, because I'm pretty sure. A massive, massive buff towards unknown races. Very good in the actual 4th slot. Amelia, decent character. I think she's been a little bit overshadowed now by how good Rem is. And then Beatrice, he didn't show too much, but I think Beatrice is probably a little bit better with Amelia. Not Amelia. With Lolly Merlin, because you can heal. But seeing this right now, I think you definitely want to probably use Ram, if anything. And then maybe like Lolly Merlin, because she actually is really good. And then maybe like Amelia or Gopher. Bear in mind, Gopher, I guess Amelia does have AoE ult drain, like how Green Gopher has it. So you don't need to use Green Gopher, but if you want to use attack saber, you definitely can. There's a lot of options. Unknown Race is a team now. What are we? This is insane. Not to mention, any unknown race characters in the future are going to get a massive buff from having these units. So I definitely recommend summoning them because, well, they might not return. And then there isn't too many unknown race characters to come out in the future. Like, none that I can think off the top of my head. But I guess other collabs in the future, when we do see, like, you know, let me think of one that's like, no, I just cast some humans. But I don't know. Any collab in the future that come out that, you know, that will be unknown race, it's just going to be a lot, it's going to be a lot better. Is that a panty shot? Oh, you can see a panty shot. Okay, boys. Rem is broken. Insane gameplay. Thank God they showed this, because I made my video like talking about her, and I was thinking, how the hell do you get her buffs? Why does she have Amplified, but she don't buff herself up? But she does. Massive. I can't wait. I'll be doing some tomorrow live. They also increasing the level cap to level 90 as well, and also the SA5. So I am not prepared on my JP account, but I am on global. So Hopefully we get it sooner than later. Lolly Merlin got a massive buff. Assault Melee still the same. If anything, probably worse now because this team is probably a little bit better against it. Make sure to subscribe for more updates for ReZero and insane, boys, insane.